Hi, George Moore for Civic Center TV. We are right in the middle of the community once again here in West Bloomfield. And we're in the middle of the 13th annual Orchard Lake Fine Art Show sponsored by hotworks.org. This has quickly become one of the most fascinating and most popular juried art shows in the country, in the top 100. Now, as far as what juried is, it's just what it says. A panel of judges will go around to each exhibit and look at their artwork and their exhibits and give them prizes based on the criteria that they set out. Now, we're going to follow all of that. We'll show you that. We'll also follow around some patrons to see what they're looking at, what they're looking to buy, what they eventually buy, and hopefully we'll talk to some artists as well. So this will be a lot of fun. We want to show you everything we possibly can, so come with us here at the 13th Annual Orchard Lake Fine Art Show in West Bloomfield. There are varying reasons patrons come to these types of art shows. That's what we were here to find out. If it caught their eye, they were ready to buy. Now, you're here at the Orchard Lake Fine Art Show, and we noticed that you and one of your friends were looking at this exhibit here from Tyler, Texas. That kind of caught your attention. What is it do you look for when you come to these shows? Anything in particular, or you just browse?
Something creative, mostly browsing, but something creative, something different, something that'll look nice on my walls or on my fingers or around my neck, and just to see what are the new things out there, the new ideas that people are using to create art.
One of the main attractions when visiting art shows is buying art for collections or decor. Now, you obviously come to the Orchard Lake Fine Art Show, and what do you find most appealing about it?
Well, I love the diversity of all the different kinds of art. There's so many different styles and so much to choose from. It's just fun to be here. There's food and nice people, so what could be better?
What's your usual pattern when you come? Is it just more or less to browse or just see what you can see then buy?
I just want to see what there is and just take it in. I enjoy talking to the artists about their work, and it's just, you always learn something new.
Now, here's a term you may not relate to these types of art shows. These two artists both utilized kinetics in creating their artwork, from life-sized animals to personal jewelry, creating almost a therapeutic feel. Now, you've got quite a unique display here. What do you call this artwork?
This is kinetic steel sculpture, and it moves in the wind. Anytime the wind blows, the animals all come alive and they move in the wind.
Yeah, like that bison over there and the giraffe. How intricate, how long does it take you generally to put one of these together?
Well, for instance, like that giraffe over there, that giraffe probably took me about 6-7 weeks. Well, you've got to draw it, you've got to cut out all the pieces, then you've got to prep the pieces, then you have to fabricate it, then you have to balance everything so it works, then you actually powder coat it to give it all the colors and everything.
My line consists of basically transforming pieces. So I design dynamic pieces that actually change. You could actually transform them. Just recently, a new demand was pieces that open to bypass the knuckle. A lot of people, I guess, have trouble getting them over the knuckles with arthritis and certain things. So I designed basically dynamic pieces. So I use hinges, semi-precious stones, sterling silver. Sometimes I do gold, but basically it's all about the dynamics, the kinetics of my work.
Some make more traditional accessories like handmade hats or jewelry. This artist from Maryland, originally from Cameroon, explains. Now, all of the hats that we notice here are handmade?
Yes, they're handmade by me.
How long does it usually take for you to, say for instance, the hats on display, for you to craft?
Yeah, depending on the quality of the raffia, it can take, when the raffia is well woven, it can take me an hour. But if it's not, I have to start working with the needle to make it very tight, so it can take up to 3 hours.
Of course, being a juried art show, there were multiple prizes to win. From the youth competition, with the Best of Show winner Charlemagne Anderson from Pontiac, Michigan, to the adult prize, a $1,000 Best in Show awarded to Louis Tardy from Kalamazoo. You've got some unique items here. Give us some history on the creations here, how you put them all together. For instance, the mechanical dog here and all that. Just kind of
First, we'll start with the materials that I use. I'm working with repurposed parts, scrap metal, and other assembled found components. And so I would start out my process by hunting for interesting materials, cool designs in the parts and the shapes of the parts. And those would inspire concepts and other ideas from which I would build from.
Well, I would say the 13th annual Orchard Lake Fine Art Show was a rousing success, and so many people came out to participate in it. We want to thank the sponsor, hotworks.org. We want to also thank the owner of this event, Patty Narosny, for putting on such a world-class display. Congratulations to all the artists out here, the ones who also won awards in this jury art show. And that includes the kids as well. Everybody was included, and we tried to do our best to show you everything here on Civic Center TV. From literally the bottom, here on the ground, to the top. For Civic Center TV, I'm George Moore.